Vanishing Point, a novel by Keith A. Kenel, 74 of 101. Part 74. "Oh, Lord," Suzanne declared as the trio squeezed through Craft Street's alfresco crowd and made their way back to Stacy's car. "Didn't anybody ever tell you it isn't polite to make a drunk old lady go hiking in the dark? Why must you park 6 miles away?" "6 miles," Stacy replied with a bark and a smile. "More like 60 feet. 60 feet? Please, girl, who are you kidding?" Suzanne replied with a heavy sigh. "Let's compromise on 6 furlongs. "What's a furlong?" Carla asked. "And you ain't old." "An old unit of measure," Suzanne replied. "Somewhere around 200 meters, as I recall. And thank you, but sometimes I feel very old." "1/8 of a mile," Stacy declared. "And if we're 1 furlong away, it's a lot. I'd say maybe a football field." The women stopped at the end of the sidewalk and waited for a car to pass before crossing the street. Stacy pointed to the restaurant to the right, declaring, "That's Simzari. Same folks who own Craft Street own it. I know Sean said they opened another one, but I haven't been there yet." The trio walked forward, and Carla, shaking her head, asked, "How do you know that stuff? Meters and furlongs and such? Makes my head spin." "The metric system is easy," Suzanne replied. "You just have to move the decimal. It's all powers of 10. A tenth, a hundredth, 10, 100, 1,000. It's so much better than your antiquated ad hoc arbitrary imperial measures. Jacks and jills and rods and fathoms and stones and leagues. Lord help us. Give me the metric system." "Y'all have to know all that stuff to teach school?" Stacy smiled. "No, not really. We were doing a unit on measurement, so I looked up some esoteric oddballs to wow the class with. Hey, Suzanne, you know what a firkin is? A hirsute relative?" "No, it's 90 pounds, and a stone is 14 pounds, Suzanne declared. "I do like that one. I prefer to give my weight as 10 stone over 140 pounds. Though 65 kilos isn't so bad either." Approaching the car, Stacy hit her key fob twice, and the Corolla emitted a short, high-pitched squeak as the car's lights quickly flashed. Walking to the driver's side, she paused before climbing in. She looked to Suzanne, grinned, and declared, "I'm sorry, Granny. Did you need help getting in?" "Oh, aren't you the pleasant one? If I had my own car, I might leave you in a huff," she responded, shaking her fist and laughing. "Carla, if you feel self-conscious about your height, you could always tell people you're 1,500 meters tall. That's about equal to 5 feet. "For real? I do like that, though Daddy always used to tell me that good things come in small packages. I miss him." "Oh, I'm sorry," Stacy replied. "Has your father passed?" "What? Oh, no, he's still alive. I just don't call or visit. Only thing I do is send letters from post offices far, far away from where I live. Like if I'm visiting someplace or driving through. Can't let nobody know where I am, 'cause can't nobody tell a secret he don't know." "Oh my," Suzanne replied, patting the young woman's arm. "That must be horrid." "It is, but keep me and Skylar together and her safe is what's most important." "Someday, maybe." "Someday soon," Suzanne replied. "Manny will fix things for you. Just you wait." "Well, I hope so. But even if I don't have to worry about Caleb, the Alohan boys are always out there." "So," Suzanne said, drawing out the O, "I'm sorry if this is indelicate, but speaking of these Alohan people that you and Manny seem to know so well, you tell us that Caleb is some right-wing white supremacist monster. Was his family like that?" "Oh, no. Well, not like that. It's complicated, you know. Way I was brought up, things we took for granted concerning how certain people were or were not. That was how we were raised. I've learned better now, but I still slip sometimes. I got woke, but I'm still a mess, you know?"